In a small, quiet village, tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the world, stood a little school. This wasn't just any school. It was known far and wide for its kindness. In one of its classrooms, there was a very strange rule. Every single morning, one chair was left empty. No one was ever allowed to sit in it, and no one ever questioned it, until one day, a new student named Emma arrived. Emma was curious and observant. On her very first day, she noticed the solitary chair sitting by itself. Her curiosity got the better of her, and she raised her hand. "Excuse me?" she asked. "Why is that chair always empty?" The teacher, a woman with a warm and gentle smile, looked at her. "That chair," she said softly, "is reserved for someone very important." Emma was intrigued, but she didn't ask any more questions. Days turned into weeks. The students learned their lessons, shared their lunches, and filled the classroom with laughter and stories. Yet, the chair remained empty, a silent guardian in the corner. Emma often found her eyes drifting towards it, wondering who this important person could be. Was it the mayor? A famous author? A hero? The mystery lingered in the air. Then, one rainy afternoon, the classroom door creaked open. A new student stood hesitantly in the doorway. He was drenched from the rain, and his clothes were old and patched. He kept his eyes fixed on the floor, his shoulders hunched as if trying to disappear. A hush fell over the room. The teacher walked over to the boy, her expression full of warmth. She then turned to the class and announced, "Today, the empty chair has found its purpose." She gently guided the nervous boy towards the front and gestured for him to sit in the empty chair. As he sat down, a wave of understanding washed over the classroom. Emma and all the other students finally got it. The chair wasn't reserved for a VIP or a celebrity. It was for someone who needed to feel welcome, someone who needed a safe space, someone who needed to know they belonged. It was for the new kid who felt lost and alone. From that day forward, the rules stayed the same. The chair was always left empty, patiently waiting. It was a symbol, a promise, that there was always room for one more person, for anyone who needed a little kindness. Emma learned a powerful lesson that day, one that she would carry with her forever. Sometimes, the most important thing we can do is not to take a seat for ourselves, but to leave a space for someone else. Because true kindness begins by making room for others in our hearts and in our lives. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to follow MagicMix Stories for more fun and meaningful tales. See you next time.